When this legendary beast appears, it means a storm is not far behind. Its fur stands up straight due to the strong electrical current flowing through its body. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get this onto my team because this one just looks too epic. Alright, so we have some big news for Dragon Quest. Treasures, new monsters that we've never seen before will be revealed in this article I'm going to cover today. Plus, we have information on how monster recruitment will work and also information on world traversal in this game. We have a lot of interesting stuff to go through in today's news update for Dragon Quest Treasures. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to subscribe. I cover all things Dragon Quest, news updates, discussions, and more. Go ahead and help us reach 600 subscribers. So let's go ahead and take a look at this new article. Let me change over to this tab here. A closer look at monsters in Dragon Quest Treasures. Straight from the Square Enix Games site here, and this actually came out today on September 5th by Duncan Heaney. Hopefully I'm pronouncing his name right. Alright, let's get into this article. Okay. In previous blogs, we've introduced you to Dragon Quest Treasures and given you the ins and outs of finding treasure. Today, we're going to discuss another big element of the game, the monsters. In Dragon Quest Treasures, you take control of siblings Eric and Mia, who are transported to Draconia, a mystical land full of hidden treasures and populated by multitudes of monsters. Let's take a look at this first screenshot here. Mohicat joins the gang. Pretty cool. If you're to have any hope of finding treasure, you'll need to enlist the help of the locals. These locals being the monsters, of course. Let's scroll down. We have another screenshot with some monsters on a select screen, it looks like. Luckily for you, many monsters are more than willing to team up and let you put their unique abilities to good use. We have Isabella here. I think this is actually one of the new monsters. I'm pretty sure. I read this article before, and I think that is one of the new ones. We got some new slimes, but of course we do also have some new, more unique looking monsters. So you're going to be excited to see that. Alright, okay, we have an Orc King. Pretty cool looking shot there with Eric on top of it. This game looks really cool. I love that shot. Alright, so recruiting monsters. Let me scroll down here. Monsters roam the floating islands of Draconia, and they're known to attack hopeful treasure hunters on the lookout for loot. Once defeated in battle by Eric and Mia, however, some monsters may take a shine to the siblings and ask to join the gang. Not only can these monsters help you locate treasure, they'll also prove their worth on the battlefield as well. As your team grows in number, so too will your aptitude for adventure. Here's how you add new recruits to your gang. So we're getting into the interesting stuff here. A monster draws near. Classic Dragon Quest line there. After you defeat it, you might just see a message informing you that the monster has been scouted. And yes, we can definitely see that on the right here. A Dracolite has been scouted. That is pretty cool. We got Isabella here, as we saw earlier. Let's scroll down here. Okay, back at base, you can view a full list of all the monsters you managed to scout during your forays into Draconia. I don't use the word foray too often, so it caught me off guard. But look at this screenshot we have here. So these are all the monsters that we have scouted and are available to join your team. Now, if you look in the screenshot here, you'll see that there is different color borders around these monsters, and they will explain that a little bit further down. So I won't talk about it. I'll let the article speak for itself here. All right, so they may want to join Eric and Mia's gang, but these monsters won't do so for nothing. Of course, you got to pay a fee. If we look at the screenshot here, and the fee for this particular monster is hot stuff and succulent steak. You gotta feed them. If you want them to join. Let's scroll down here. Yep, and they fulfilled the requirements, so Macy joins the gang. Once they've received the items they require, though, they'll happily sign up as official members. Sounds about right. Typical RPG stuff here. Alright. Each monster you recruit will be given a rating, indicated by the color of the frame around its portrait, like I mentioned earlier. These frames can be bronze, silver, gold, or rainbow colored. Monsters with a rainbow frame are the rarest and also the most difficult to recruit. So as you can see from this border here, right? This Oozemary is rainbow colored, so that is a super rare monster. And then we have this one who is gold ice. And then we have Oinky Poinky, who is silver, so a little bit on the, less known side. And then we have, of course, as was mentioned, bronze, which is the lowest level of rarity. Pretty cool stuff here. Alright, so let's scroll down here. Before you bring a monster into your gang, you can view its attributes, resistances, traits, favorite treasures, abilities, and more to make sure it's the right fit for you. And we can see all that here. It's HP, it's MP, attack, defense, deafness, magic, favorite treasure, treasure capacity, safekeeping score. We can see all of that on here, so you can see, the stats of your monster before you recruit them. Very useful information, of course. Okay. Some aspects like resistances and treasure capacity are the same for all monsters of a species, but each monster is also unique in its own ways. Alright, so the treasure capacity and the safekeeping score, these are the two things at the bottom. And you could see that the treasure capacity could be the same for monsters of the same species, but they also might be unique, right? And I think we see that in these two screenshots here. Let's see. Because you see for this one, it looks like his favorite treasure are weapons. But if we scroll down here, this one's favorite treasure is monster statues. Sorry. So that's one of the ways they can differ. Their favorite treasures. There might be other ways as well, of course, but that's just one of the ways I noticed. Alright, so let's scroll down here. Some monster species can carry more treasure than others. Of course, I would assume, a golem here, like the one highlighted in this screenshot, could carry more than a slime, I'm assuming, right? And each one has a different area of expertise. So if there's a particular type of treasure you're after or a certain area you want to explore, try switching up your party to see what's possible. I like that. You might have to switch up your monsters to kind of capitalize on the abilities that one may have that another one doesn't. I think it's cool. I think that is cool. Alright. So this screenshot right here, a monster has heard about the gang's exploits and has applied to join. This text at the bottom will explain this, which I think is pretty cool. As word of Eric's and Mia's exploits spread, some monsters will apply to join the gang of their own accord. As you collect more treasure and prove your skills, the monsters will surely start flocking to your base. So basically, as you get your notoriety up, you get your word of mouth up there. Everyone hears about your exploits. More monsters will come to you. So I think that's pretty cool. They see your clout. They want to get in on it. All right. So yep, these are the special monsters. During the story, you'll meet some monsters who will want to join the gang out of sheer enthusiasm. Some monsters, they're just excited to join you because they just love you, right? And then some monsters like, oh well, you gotta have enough clout before I can join you, right? I'm not gonna just join up with a nobody. These special friends are unique in appearance and in name. All right. Oozabella. This is the monster I talked about earlier. A cutie slime is the first friend Mia makes after landing in Draconia. She's never seen without her adorable yellow ribbon. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right. So I guess maybe I don't know. Is Isabella a new monster? I don't know if she's been in another Dragon Quest game, but these monsters down here are new, right? New monsters in Dragon Quest Treasures. A wide variety of monsters call Draconia their home. Some will be familiar, but others are completely new to the Dragon Quest series. So maybe I know all of these down here are new, but maybe you guys in the comments can tell me if Isabella has been in another Dragon Quest game before, because I don't know. Let's take a closer look at a few of them. So marble slime, right? Just, another slime variant, nothing too special. A desert dwelling slime, all the sand it swallows builds up inside its body to form a beautiful stratified pattern. Pretty cool, but not the most unique looking new design for a monster. But then we have this one, Fiery Dragling, an adorable dragon that inhabits lava-filled caves. It may look cute, but it spits out jets of burning breath when angered. You don't want to piss this guy off. Might not be in your best interest. Now this one I think is the coolest new monster design. I love the look of the stormy saber cat. When this legendary beast appears, it means a storm is not far behind. Its fur stands up straight due to the strong electrical current flowing through its body. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get this onto my team because this one just looks too epic. I love the stormy saber cat. I think this might be my favorite new monster design. Then we have the Valhalla Vulture. That's a cool name, Valhalla Vulture. An airborne hunter that soars over snowfields. Its sharp, powerful claws can grip even the most hardened of icy cliff faces. Ooh, I like that description there. Again, this design is okay. Stormy Saber Cat is still the most epic looking one though. Alright, so those are the new monsters. Exploring the world with fortes. In Draconia, treasure can be found in every place imaginable, from the highest mountains to the deepest valleys and even the most unassuming hiding spots. Eric and Mia will struggle to find it all by themselves, but fortunately, they have a team of monsters to call on when the going gets tough. Each monster has their special forte, which allows them to soar through the air or dive into the ground to bypass obstacles en route to their loot. Here are all the fortes you can use. And these are kind of ways to traverse the world or get past obstacles on this map. So Forte 1, Launch. With the Launch Forte, monsters can propel Eric and Mia up in the air, allowing them to reach lofty ledges and platforms that are too high to climb. So that will definitely come in handy to scale mountains and the such. Then we have Forte 2, I think one of the cooler ones here, Glide. Monsters with the Glide Forte can use their wings or jet boosters to help Eric and Mia float slowly down from high places or ride on air currents to reach distant areas. So it looks like there just won't be like a straight up fly in this game, but there will be gliding, which is pretty cool. Alright, Forte 3, Sprint. This one's going to come in handy for traversing the world faster for sure. The Sprint Forte allows for rapid traversal of the terrain. Each monster moves at a different speed and has a different level of stamina for carrying Eric and Mia. So I wonder what's going to actually be like, the best monster for traversing the world the fastest. Might be the Saber Cat. It might just be the Saber Cat. Alright. We have Forte 4, Stealth. Oh, there's some stealth in this game. With the Stealth Forte, the monster dives into the ground with Eric or Mia, perfect for passing through very low entrances, and staying out of enemy sight. Okay, that's gonna be pretty good. Maybe if you want to sneak by some high-level monsters, maybe. Okay, Forte 5, Scan. When the Scan Forte is triggered, any nearby foraging points will be highlighted, and the number of crafting materials available at each one will be shown. Okay, so this is gonna be good for finding items and things of that nature. Pretty cool. Alright, looks like the end here. As you can see, the monsters you team up with can have a big impact on your treasure hunting potential. A good choice of team and smart application of their skills can lead to lots of lovely loot. Experience it yourselves on December 9th, 2022, when Dragon Quest Treasures launches for Nintendo Switch. The game is available for pre-order now, physically, with some lovely bonuses for those of you who do so. 5 Chimera Wings, 15 Better Buddy Bullets, 15 Full Heal Pellets, and you guys can kind of read on the screen what those are. And that, of course, is the pre-order link for Dragon Quest Treasures at the bottom there. Pretty epic stuff. I'm definitely going to be pre-ordering my physical copy of this game because I am so excited to dive into Dragon Quest Treasures. And of course, at the bottom here we have, to stay up to date with information about this and other Dragon Quest games, be sure to follow us on social media. You guys already know. Follow Dragon Quest on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Also, subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be talking about Dragon Quest Treasures, Dragon Quest 12, Dragon Quest 3, HD2D Remake, pretty much everything, pretty much everything. So yeah, that's a look at all the new information we got on this article. Pretty exciting. Like I said, I love the Stormy Saber Cat. I think that's my favorite monster design. Let's take a look at it again. Ooh, epic. And I think, the world traversal, especially when it comes to the Forte the Forte Sprint and the Forte Glide, I think those are going to be really cool for, of course, traversing the world and making it more fun to get from place to place. And of course, the way you recruit monsters, we learned about that. Pretty epic stuff. So, that pretty much wraps it up for this video, guys. Go ahead, somebody, if you're new, subscribe. Let's try to hit 540 subscribers, because we're at 539. That's such a weird number. Somebody subscribe today, please. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next Dragon Quest video. Go ahead, join me and transcend humanity, become a Dragon Quest fan. Later.